steam it. It won't take me too long, and then I'll bring it back and we can work on it some more.
All right. That's Jessie, by the way. We are at the Gallery of Wigs, and they have a wonderful service to take your wig and kind of shape it and do what you want done to it, complimentary with the wigs. So she is an expert. She helped find this wig. We tried on, I don't even know how many, but I'll kind of give you a look, see at all they have.
So you want it parted over here?
If it can, or to the degree that we can, because y'all see all the light that pops up.
Yeah.
Then, and it kind of blends this bang piece with the back more, so it's not so definitive. Yeah, see there, it really brings it to the lighter shade. And yeah, and I don't care if it is this is actually how my natural hair does. It flips and splits and then goes back like that.
Gotcha.
So that's fine too. And then my normal hair would be longer on this side, and this piece is very dark, so this piece can go away.
Okay.
And this piece can go away.
Do you want this cut to like blend in with the lengths right here, like tapering down just a little?
Exactly.
Okay. So right in here, in these pieces. What else do you want done?
There was, that might even be gone now. I think there's a little something back here just to lighten it up a little bit.
Like weight wise?
Yeah, weight wise, exactly.
Okay. Like you want me to thin out right here?
Yeah.
Why don't we look at the side together? Hold this, please. Let's spin this way. You're talking about back in here?
Yeah, so it's not quite as poofed out.
Are you talking more
right
at the crown?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
in there.
so not down here, but up here.
Let me see.
When you move the part over, it's oftentimes that the crown ends up being fluffier.
Okay.
So I can do a couple of things. I can thin it out and take hair out, or I can actually smooth it down where it'll stay that way.
Okay.
I think
we
that,
can try that
maybe would make, because if you like the lightness up here, if I cut some out, you're going to have less, which is not what you want.
Right.
So I think if I can hit it with some steam and get it to smooth down, it'll seem less fluffy and you can keep your color.
Okay, that sounds good.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so trim a little over here, do a little steam. Do you like how this looks? Do you want me to change any of that? Sometimes when we move the part, it needs a little assistance.
I almost want like to disappear the part, if that's
like that,
possible.
Like a zigzag.
Yeah, a little more like that, I think, so that we don't see the dark pop through. That feels a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I just have to get it to where it stays where it's supposed to go.
Sure, and the more you do what you want, the more it gets used to what you want it to do. So like, if you want the bangs just like this, the more you play with it and do this, the more it gets used to it.
Okay.
Which is another reason why you're not ever wanting to use like a fine tooth comb or brushing it too much, because then you're telling it, I want you to be matted down, which is obviously not what you want. Okay, let me trim you up here, make you a little taller.
Everybody likes it though.
Good.
As far, like
it's a good looking wig for you.
And
it really is.
I wore it, and my mom didn't even say anything.
In a good way or in a bad way?
In a way, like it didn't even strike her, I guess. And then I guess she did say the other day, she's like, well, I didn't know if she knew I did it, because I didn't say anything, because she didn't say anything. She's like,
did you ever talk to her?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I noticed, but I didn't know if I was supposed to say anything. But yeah.
Are you happy with how this is? Do you want me to trim any more?
I actually don't.
I like the texture it has because
yeah.
it blends in with the texture that's back
yeah,
here.
let's leave that for now and
Okay.
see how.
Okay, so let me steam this down a little bit. I'm not going to do that on you.
Okay.
And then you can tell me if there's anything else you want me to do.
Okay. This is kind of weird that I want this long, but I'm not sure I like it coming from here.
So maybe cut the piece that's furthest back.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I like.
Is that enough?
We can probably leave as much, or even just to taper this top piece.
Okay.
Down, like cut so they're still this long, but it kind of tapers more instead of just being one big chunk. And this might need a little bit of thinning out right here.
So this just here, you're not talking about layering all of this.
Right. That actually seems okay, but that
this
one,
piece.
yeah.
Okay. Kind of like what I did on the other side, but not quite as much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure I understand what you want. Better?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So a little smoother back here, not so poofy.
Mm-hmm.
You got your long piece over here. And you like these separated, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then is there anything else you'd like?
Yeah, I think we can take some more.
Some length off of there?
Yeah, a little fringing of that one.
Okay.
That is better. I can do that. I think a little bit of this thickness right in here will thin that out a little, and that,
Okay.
and then I think we're pretty good.
Okay, so this piece right here. Anything else
Good.
over there? That's good?
Yep, that's
okay.
good.
And then thin out right here.
A little bit, yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of that.
Grab my scissors. So, back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Something, yeah. Probably just another fringing of that.
You want
area.
this to be shorter?
A little bit shorter.
Okay.
Just
well,
the ends, just the, like, so that it's not like a clump. So just a little bit of.
Well, if I make it shorter here, that's gonna look kind of silly because everything else is layered the same length all over. Like all the top layers, all the same length. I can thin it, making less hair there.
And then what would that entail? Would it like take
so
some
if I
of it
take
out?
thinners, yes, I come in at the root, and what it does is it only takes out some of the hair, so it makes it less dense, but it's not going to change the length.
Sure.
But it'll change, like if you're talking about it feeling like too thick in a certain area, that takes care of that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say yes to that. I think so.
Well, that didn't look like a sure. I
Well,
need you to be
because
sure.
once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
But it is. I know it's a bit poofy for me. My sister's complaint about the wig was that she's doing this to me.
Let's look at the back fully, because what I don't want to do is make it unsymmetrical.
Exactly.
You know. So back here, see how this all looks the same.
Yeah.
Right. That like this is all the same length over here, over there. So. Like, that's why I don't want to make it shorter. But if you feel like this is too thick, I can thin it a little bit.
Yeah, let's do a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you change the part, we end up doing that.
Yeah.
So I can do a little bit of that. I'll do a little bit at a time.
Okay.
And then if you want more.
Sounds good.
Okay.
think that's better.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do?
No, I think it's good.
All right.
I think we're
I
good.
like it. Okay.
It is. I like it better than my hair. So. And then we'll see what happens. I hope it comes out similar. That was why, it's like, okay,
yeah,
if I
you
get
wanted
this,
your
this
rough
right,
draft.
yeah, exactly. So I just cruise into it.
Awesome. Okay.
Very
Well, I'm glad
cute.
you're happy with it. Do you want to wear it?
I shall finally
Okay.
wear it. I've been not wearing it just because.
Oh, wear it!
Because it was like the longer ones would fall on my face, and so I was like,
Sure.
oh, I don't want to mess with it until it's like what
Yeah,
it's supposed
yeah.
to be. So.
You gotta rip off the Band-Aid and
Okay.
get comfortable.
Yeah.
Have
Thank
confidence.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You need
I had so much fun. My debut of going out in my new hair was so much fun. I danced all night. It looks great. It looked great. It felt great. And this lady stopped me and was like, "Oh my God, I love your hair." I couldn't help it. I almost kissed her. I hugged her and I was like, whispering, like, "I just shaved my head." She's like, "You're not telling me that's a wig." I'm like, "I am." I said, "I just came from the bathroom," and I was like looking in the mirror going, "Oh, I just look like I have on a wig. I feel so conspicuous." She's like, "No, it looks so natural. Oh my God." So yeah, she was so funny because she's like, "I have this thick hair and it takes an hour and a half to do." And I'm like, "Oh my God, it's the whole grass is greener. Like I've always wanted thick hair." So it's such whatever you don't have is what you want. It's just too much. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to go out, and it just stays awesome. So I'm thrilled. Here we are at the end of week 2. 2 weeks of hair growth. And I am seeing about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. Some places a 1/2 inch. My observations this week have been how this top part of my head is growing more than the side of my head. It is a lighter color, obviously, but it also has less going on. And that is my problem from the beginning. So it doesn't appear that it's going to be terribly different, leading me to believe that I may have a mohawk at the end of this, or at best a mullet. So looks like a reverse Pepe Le Pew thing going on here. So